Let us look at proposition number 17 of book 9 of Euclid's Elements. The proposition says, if there are as many numbers as we please in continued proportion and the extremes of them are relatively prime, then the last is not to any other number as the first is to the second. Let's see how we can prove this. We are given a continued proportion A, B, C, D such that A and D are relatively prime. Now the proposition says that there is no other number. But let's assume that E be a number such that A is to B as B is to E. See, remember the proposition is saying that the last one is not to any other number equal to the first is to the second. So we are assuming the opposite and saying, okay, let there be an E, a number E, such that it satisfies this proportion. Now, alternately, we can say A is to D as B is to E. A and D are relatively prime. It is given to us. That means they are the least numbers in that ratio. And remember, numbers forming a ratio which are the least numbers measure those which have the same ratio same number of times. So that means A measures B. A measures B. Yeah, D also measures C, but we are more interested in this part. A measures B. Since A is to B equal to B is to C, that means A also measures C. Since it measures C and we have B is to C is equal to C is to D, it means A measures D as well. A measures itself as well. Any number will measure itself. So which means A measures A and D, which is not possible. Since A can measure A, but can A measure D? No. Why? Because they are relatively prime. And we reach this conclusion based on this assumption that E is such a number that we have this proportion A is to B equal to D is to E. So that means that assumption was wrong and no number E exists such that A is to B equal to D is to E. So that was proposition number 17 of book 9 of Euclid's Elements. Again, let me remind you, there is a link to a PDF book which describes all these propositions in detail. Please feel free to download it, refer to it, and if you think somebody else can benefit from it, please do share. That's it for now.